Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him.
Hello there and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Today we're continuing our Let's Play and this is episode 72. In today's episode we are taking a look at the final unique stunt jumps that we've got to do here in Las Venturas. Of course, watch the previous episodes on unique stunt jumps in order to see how we completed the previous 58. So now we're going to be completing the final 12, I believe it is, that we have left. Use the NRG 500 acquired from bike school. That's the best way to do this. It's the quickest bike in the game. And I should stress, as always, this is not required for 100% completion and is entirely optional. Jump 59 is on a wooden plank in a car park here in Prickle Pines. We jump over the road and this one will be completed. One of the easiest ones to find and probably one that you're all very familiar with doing in a past life. Next up, we've got to enter a building which we will be seeing quite a lot of, the Emerald Isle car park. So as you can see, the entrance is sort of facing towards the north end of the city, and then simply drive up the levels of the car park. Your choice as to whether you want to drive badly or not. As you can see, I do drive pretty awfully up here. I can't remember why I was driving so awfully, but yeah, that's just the way it's turned out. Either way, we're going to be coming up here quite a while, so you have plenty of times to redo your approach into the car park. And the level that we are heading for this jump specifically is a level 6. Once you are at level 6, there will be a ramp heading out towards a window, and that's the one we're going to be jumping. So you can see it right there. It's pretty obvious. I don't even know why they didn't bother trying to cover it up and make it look like it makes sense. It doesn't, but it's there. Either way, jump from the 6th floor onto the roof below it. Pretty simple, sort of the weakest of all the Emerald Isle jump, because next we're going to be jumping from level 10. So once you've made your way up to level 10, there will be another ramp that looks pretty obvious facing out towards the east side of the building. Use this little sort of staircase mount in order to get a better run up if you so desire. I would recommend it personally. And then you're going to be jumping all the way onto the street below near this sort of souvenir shop. I don't think the landing pattern for that one particularly matters all that much, just so long as you land on the road below. Jump number 62 is using the stairs in order to get to the roof. There will be a ramp towards the left. Simply use that to jump over towards the police station. Death is slightly likely on this one, as you'll find out. Fortunately, my bike was smoking as well at this point, so at least I needed a new one of those, and I guess a trip to the hospital is a good way to travel back to the bike school. But either way, jump all the way from the hotel to the police station, and it doesn't matter whether you live or die, because either way, you get the unique stunt bonus, and that's what really counts in life. Anyways, once you've paid your medical bills, head back towards the Emerald Isle, and now using the same staircase, you're going to go to the east of the building, because there is an identical ramp. As you can see, the PS2 draw distance there doesn't particularly like drawing it out, but it is definitely there. And then using that jump, simply jump down to the street below, sort of opposite the road, opposite the police station. Death is less likely in this one, because you're not really going to hit a building, so that's nice, that's good. And that is our final jump involving the Emerald Isle. As I said, there's quite a few in there, and they're all quite fun, so do recommend that. Jump number 64, smash through the fence onto this construction site of a newer hotel, the Royal Hotel I believe it is, near the Old Ventura Strip, in order to gain access to this wood ramp, and then using that jump over the road towards the bingo. Pretty simple one, and as you can see, I fell off and still got the stunt bonus, so there's not really too many qualms on that one. Jump 65 a little bit harder. There's an apartment in Creek, and using a wooden ramp, jump onto the freeway. As you can see, I hit a tree there. I was supposed to have cut that out, but I didn't, so you get to see my failures. Anyways, the trick of this one is trying to avoid the tree stumps and also the traffic. As you can see, get a decent lean on and then just simply jump onto the freeway. The landing stipulation for this one is you are supposed to get at least halfway across the first part of the freeway, preferably onto the second side as well, so do bear that in mind. Jump number 66 is using a wooden ramp in the Sindoco Plastics factory to jump onto the freeway. Once again, I actually landed on a van this time around, which was interesting. But yeah, simply land on that and away you go. Jump number 67 is another apartment building and another one where you have to contend with traffic. Use a gun if you need to persuade them to move out of the way, and then once you do, use a wooden ramp in order to jump onto specifically the second part of this balcony. You can see it sort of dips and then comes up and dips and comes up. You want to end on the sort of first bit that is raised. You can't just land directly on the balcony because that won't count. Jump number 68 is using some stairs on the west side of the Camel's Toe to jump onto the building next door. There's also a police bribe up there, which is pretty cool. So simply land on that and away you go. And using the step stairs, which are essentially opposite towards the north, again, jumping straight onto another building. As you can see, there's the stairs from the previous jump and there's the stairs from this jump. All the other stairs feel left out at the Camel's Toe, but fortunately those two are fine. Use it to jump on that building. I believe you do need to land on the second part of it, so a decent run-up is required. And then our final jump. This one is actually a little bit more difficult. Using a wooden ramp to jump onto the freeway from this freight depot, you need to land specifically where I land. This is another one of those which has a really awkward landing zone, and you can't go any further than that. So don't overshoot it, because landing further than that will not count. So that's a bit of an interesting thing for that one. Anyways, now we've completed all the unique stunt jumps, so let's just prove that quickly by taking a look at our statistics. And if you speed through the achievement section, eventually it will come up with how many unique stunt jumps we've completed. 70 out of 70, and guess what you get for doing that? Absolutely fuck all. Sorry for wasting your time. Yeah, no, you don't get anything from the unique stunt jumps whatsoever other than the $500 that you get per jump. So it's a waste of time. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the slightly less waste of time of the Las Venturas Courier. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
Downtown, speeding all around. The naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in my way. Just another power machine on the freeway. Riding with me, there's my MC homeboy. Knowing the rules ain't part of his program. Finding the right way around this map might be pretty hard, cause he's fucked on crack. G, man, that auto.